My name is Lori Landsberg, and I am a director with LimeLight by Alcone. And I am coming to you from just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, where I live with my husband, Rob, who is an orthopedic surgeon. And together we have 5 children. We have Shauna, who is, well, I don't know if I should say ages. Okay, so Shauna is in her 30s, Amanda's in her 30s, and we have Morgan, who is 23, Reed, who is 21 years old, and we have Ben, who is almost 12 years old. So we have a pretty large family, although most of them are away and on their own now. But we do have Ben at home, and I get a lot of support from Ben. He's my little helper with LimeLight. Some of you may have seen some pictures of him. But anyway, and so my husband is super supportive of my business with LimeLight. He's a businessman, and he sees a good opportunity. He recognizes a good opportunity when he sees it, so he is all about it. And my family's very supportive, which is fantastic, and it's so important, especially when you're so passionate about something. It's nice to know that they have your back. But let me tell you my story, just very briefly. I'm not going to keep you guys long, but I do want you to know where my journey with LimeLight has gone. I found this company at the end of May, purely by accident. When I say it fell into my lap, it basically fell into my lap. Came out of nowhere, and I was blown away. And I was with another company at the time, and I knew immediately when I found out that this was just an extension of the Alcone company based out of Manhattan, and they've been servicing professional makeup artists for over 65 years. I'm a makeup fanatic. I grew up in pageants, so I've been around makeup my entire life, and I've always loved it. So I knew that that was a no-brainer, and I was going to love it. If makeup artists use it on celebrities, of course it's going to be good. It's professional. Then when I found out that there were only 2,000 men and women across the United States who even knew about LimeLight, that is what cinched the deal for me. I knew I was getting a product that I could stand behind that has been in the industry for ages. And when you're in a direct marketing company, timing is everything. And when you can get in on the ground floor of a company like this, there was no doubt in my mind I was going to do this. And it only took me 2 days to really decide to go for it. So, and by the way, because I feel like the way I found out about it was kind of like serendipity. That's what I've named my team. I have an amazing team of women and a man. It sounds like a moving truck company, but I have a fantastic team of these ladies and gentlemen who make up Team Serendipity. It's not something you can do on your own, but that's what I named my team. And so let me just tell you, when I signed up at the end of May, I couldn't work my business until July. Just because of personal vacations and things like that, I wasn't able to work my business actually until July. But in June, a really good friend of mine, Beth, decided to join my team. So she was my very first recruit. So I'm going to give you some numbers because I want you to understand the growth of this company, how it is. We're in a hyper growth mode. And so here are my numbers, okay? So in the month of June, between my own purchases, because I needed to have a lot of the products, and Beth, her sales, in June we had a little over $1,100 in sales for our team. Okay, not bad for 2 people. In July, I had another person join my team. Neil joined, and our team group volume was $2,800, a little over $2,800. So we went from $1,100 to over $2,800, and I double promoted from a beauty guide in training to a beauty guide and then to a lead beauty guide that month. That was in July. Now get this, our team volume went from over $2,800 to over $7,000 in August, and that's when I promoted to a star beauty guide. And that's a really awesome level to be at because you have the ability to take advantage of strategic placement, which is a very cool perk we get in our business. Anyway, I'll tell you more about that later. So we're going from $7,000 in August to a little over $9,200 in September. And then the big jump in September, from $9,200, we went to we were just a few dollars shy of $14,000 in October. Now, of course, my team is growing, and I'm going to tell you, I don't know exactly how many I had then, but from October to November, we had team sales of over $17,000, and that's the month that I promoted to a director here at LimeLight. That was an awesome month, and but get this, we were $17,000 in November. We were in December. We were over $23,000. Can you believe that? From my team of 39 beauty guides. I now have a team of 39 beauty guides, and I started my business, well, you could say June, since my friend Beth joined me in June. And do you guys want to know what our total team volume has been since I started with LimeLight, since I started my business? Our total group volume is $74,952.90. We are rocking it out. And the reason our volume is that high is because we have so many repeat customers, because people love our products and they return for more. And it is what it is. It's a fantastic company. It's fantastic products. Okay, but listen to this. So when I found LimeLight, I found it because I was on YouTube and I was looking at videos, and in the sidebar I saw this video about why would someone high up in one company leave and go to another, and I was really interested in that, so I clicked it. I'm telling you guys, when I watched that video, I was like, I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm like, oh my God. And that is when I found Christina Hernandez, and she is a powerhouse. Christina is a platinum director with LimeLight. There are only 2 platinum directors in the whole company, and that is amazing. Do you guys want to know what her team, Beauty Mavens, since February, in 11 months, the Beauty Mavens, which I'm a part of, has over $2 million in sales? We're talking makeup and skincare, guys. This is huge. Women love makeup and skincare. It's just a no-brainer. And so Christina strategically placed me under a wonderfully dear friend of mine. Her name is Christy Morrow, and she is the leader of the Bellas, and she is my direct lead director. Her team in 11 months brought in $121,000. So I just want you to know, I just want you to understand how big this company is. I just wanted you to know that, because a lot of people want to know, well, how are you doing, and what's, tell us a little bit about it. And I can't explain to you how it feels to work with a group of men and women who are all about empowering each other. We've got women empowering women, we've got men empowering men. We have men at this company because they see an opportunity, like they get it. When they see it, they get it, and they want to be a part of it. And the earlier you can get in, then the higher chance you have of being successful. And you can absolutely do that with LimeLight. But we have our CEOs empower us daily. They're fantastic. Everyone at corporate is amazing. They did it right. I mean, they pay us our worth. We have all kinds of perks and incentives with our company. Aside from our compensation plan is so generous. It's so generous. On top of that, they just give us stuff. They just let us earn things. And so I've had a really great time earning a lot of free stuff. I don't know if you can see this, but you see this chair? It's LimeLight by Alcone. Well, I earned it. It is a director's chair, and I earned this chair. My very first thing to earn was this trucker's cap with an L on it. There's all kinds of extra incentives that they give us, and it's fun, and that we love it. Like, we love it. It's an awesome job. So of course, I'm looking at most. I just want to be sure that I cover everything. So okay, so when I joined LimeLight, I was the only person in my area, the only one. No one knew about it. Think about it, there's only 2,000 beauty guides, right? So there was zero beauty guides in my area. So I was the first. So let me tell you about my area, because you can pull up your zip code and you can see how many people are beauty guides in your area. So right now, I joined in May and I was the first. There are only 11 beauty guides in my town. 11. In 7 months of working, 11 in my town, okay? And 9 of those are on my team. And there are there are only 27 beauty guides within a 25-mile radius of my home, and 21 of those are on my team. That's nothing, you guys. We right now are hovering around 5,000 beauty guides in the whole United States. There are millions of reps at other companies. I've never been involved with one this early on where I could say I was one of the first few thousand. I've never been involved with a company like that. And so I'm just was super excited that I found LimeLight when I did, and I've been trying to share it with everyone. I want you to understand that it's a huge opportunity for you. These don't come along very often. And I just encourage you to ask questions. You know, if someone's told you about LimeLight, please get back with them, because I feel like if someone introduces you to this opportunity, then you need to go with them and, you know, let them tell you more about it, and find out more to see if it's for you. I don't know if it is, but see if it is. Okay, so obviously, okay, this is the most exciting part. I did say I have something to announce. So obviously we're not allowed to share our commissions, okay? I can't tell you what I'm making with LimeLight. It's just like the corporate world. You're not allowed to talk about your salaries, and that's okay. What I can do is I can tell you how it has enhanced my life, and it really has enhanced my life significantly. So what has it done for me? I wrote a little thing I wanted to find. Where is it? Hang on. Okay, so besides the free products and the incentives that we earn, I have earned enough commissions to to buy 2 Reiki Skinny Lights for 2 of my daughters. My other daughter's mother bought her one, if you can follow that. That makes sense. You know, and I've been able to just afford to buy myself clothes and shoes and really cool things like that, you know, that I earned, money that I earned. And that feels pretty good. That's really empowering in itself, right? And I've been able to cover my son's prescriptions, and this is a really cool thing too, okay? So I just signed up for a meal service where I get 2 meals delivered to my house every week, and how cool is that? That I have to cook it. It's one of those services where they send you all the fresh food and everything, but my business allowed me to do that, and so now that's a really big treat for me, and I think that's really cool. Okay, but the very biggest thing that LimeLight has allowed me, that I am most proud of, is that when I first found out about LimeLight in that weekend, in that 2 days that I was trying to decide if this was something I was going to do, and really kind of knew it, I knew that if I was going to be representing a professional cosmetics company, that I was going to want to fulfill a lifelong dream that I've always had of becoming a professional makeup artist and going back to school. So I researched schools and I found one, and I'm happy to say that I have been accepted into the Academy of Makeup Arts. I begin classes on Monday, and I am so excited. And what does LimeLight have to do with this? Because I was able to pay, in 2 months' time, I was able to pay for half of my tuition. And the month of December, and when the month of January ends, I will have the rest of the money to say that I was able to put myself through makeup school, and I can graduate as a professional makeup artist. And that is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what LimeLight has done for me, and it's what it can do for you too. And I don't know if money's the reason that you might do a company like this. Maybe it's the friendships that you cultivate, because can I just tell you, my team is amazing, and we have these fantastic friendships, and we lift each other up, and we empower each other, and we help each other. We love each other. We're like a family, all of us, not just my team, but the people that are above me that started before me. I mean, Christy Morrow and Christina Hernandez, and we even feel like we're family with our CEOs, with corporate, because they're just so fantastic and they're great to work with and work for. So anyway, guys, that's my story. I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I did want to let you know that it's been fantastic, and I just encourage you that if you have thought about it at all, get with the person who told you about LimeLight and ask them questions, because there is no time like now to be a part of this company. You won't regret it. I can promise you that. You'll have the time of your life. and it'll be something that you'll be thankful that you did it. You honestly will. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I can't wait to see what 2017 brings. 2016 was incredible. My next promotion will be to a lead director, and that's the executive level, and I know that my team and I will get there because I am committed to helping them hit their promotions, and we are together. We are a family, and we are going to go to the top of this company together. It's going to be amazing. So thank you guys for joining me. If anyone ever has any questions, you want to know more about it, you know where to find me, and have a great night.